Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Rodgers.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And the Golden Bears pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Now it's 2nd down here. Single back, takes the handoff. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They get there on the ground. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. QB decides to keep it here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He shreds the tackle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Creative running there. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Delayed handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Receiver in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Breaks free. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Headed to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they hand it off to the back. Pointing toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Cal 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. That pass is caught. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Rodgers. He's swarmed by the defense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. something in the final 30 seconds of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Goes out the stiff arm. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. The 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Cal's offense takes the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for
touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Texas 56, Cal 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks. Look at that. He's still going. Past the 10. Touchdown, Cal. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff in a single back formation.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He finds the running back in the flat. They can't stop him. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Let's go.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Picks up the first down and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. The Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the completion made. Bites off the defender. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Golden Bears. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
63. Cal 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Baker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score
kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a deep shot to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Throwing for his running back. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on 4th down. They're just 1 for 4. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And it falls incomplete as the clock hits